Hi everybody, Levi Clay here, and I'm back again to talk about some instructional products that you must own. Now don't worry, I'm not here to sell you my own products, though if you would like to check those Amazon bestsellers out, links are in the description. It's a big help. Anyway, today I'm going to talk to you about Hotlicks videos. Now, growing up, I, of course, purchased a lot of instructional videos, and there were two real big players on the scene. You had Hotlicks, which was run and produced by Arlen Roth, and you had REH Videos, which was Roger Hutchinson's company, or the Don Mock produced videos. Now, don't get me wrong, there are some incredible REH videos, but I think you can see almost all of those on YouTube, because since the company was taken over, they're now owned by Alfred, they don't really police their copyright in any way. So you can check out, for example, the Paul Gilbert Intense Rock videos. They're all on YouTube. Whereas when it comes to the Hotlicks products, they are now owned by Music Sales, which is a subsidiary, if I understand correctly, of Hal Leonard. And now Hal Leonard is one of the biggest publishers of music in the world. So they really look after their copyrights. So you can't go on to YouTube and find all of these great classic Hotlicks videos. Now, I own so many of these old Hotlicks videos on DVD. I'm going to talk about these ones today. I vividly remember going and buying this one, Joe Pass's solo jazz guitar, purchased in Brighton for £14.95, and I have carried this DVD with me everywhere I've been since. Here's my Brent Mason, Nashville Chops and Western Swing guitar. Of course, I've made a video about this particular DVD. It's a must-own. I think it's absolutely fantastic. Well, prior to Christmas, I had a Skype call with my good friend Doug Cartwright, and he pointed out to me that Hal Leonard have re-released, I was going to say all of, it's not even necessarily most of, but a lot of those old Hotlicks videos have been re-released in book form. Wow, check that out. So this is really, really fucking cool. And the reason this is really cool is because back in the day, when you were dealing with these old DVDs, you of course had a DVD, which meant you needed a DVD player. And of course, there were these infamous little tab books that would come with the DVD. Now, working from something as small as this was never really ideal. And there's only so much that they could put in a little book like this. Whereas now, they've been able to recreate these videos in much more detail with new fully transcribed versions of the, I appreciate you can't see any of this, but fully transcribed versions of the things that Joe's playing. And I cannot understate this. The amount of detail that has gone into this versus what's in that original book is night and day. It's not that they've just taken the book and republished it in a larger book form. They have gone to the effort of correctly sitting and transcribing all the parts he plays. On the Joe video in particular, there are a lot of chord diagrams in the original booklet, whereas in this new published thing, there isn't a single diagram to be seen. Everything is fully transcribed with tab. Well, there's diagrams above the tab, but the point is, it's fully transcribed. The things he plays are fully transcribed, which is absolutely fantastic. Same with the Brent Mason video. So this book there is so much more detail in this transcription book compared to the old Hotlicks DVD video that you had access to. They've even transcribed some of the bonus performances that he does at the end of the DVD, which just represents fantastic value for money. I purchased this book, each one of these books, for less than the cost of a DVD. Now here's the kicker. For each one of these, you have video access included. So you can go onto Hal Leonard's website, and each book comes with a code in the front of the book, and you can download all of the videos, all of those old Hotlicks videos, for your own personal collection. Now, for the price of these books, I could throw this away. Like, I literally don't need the book. For the price of entry, it's worth them just for the video downloads, just to have access to these videos. Because DVDs are great, don't get me wrong, but who really has DVD players nowadays? Most PCs, most laptops, they don't come with DVD drives anymore. Everything is digital, and being able to access all of this stuff online, sure, you can download it to your computer, but you can just go on Hal Leonard's site now, and because I own these, I can stream them, and that's fantastic. Now, it's worth pointing out, there's no improvement to the video quality if I have to give them a downside, but of course I'm not expecting them to do full HD remasters of these old videotapes, because of course these originally were VHS releases, but it still is a ridiculously good proposition to have access to these DVDs, to these videos I should say, in an eternal format. And it's not just these two that have been republished. I've got some more on order. I've got the George Benson one on order, and I've got the Emily Remler one on order. What's really exciting is they're doing the Danny Gatton instructional videos, the Danny Gatton Hotlicks videos, Telemaster and Strictly Rhythm Guitar. Again, these are just must-own products for me. So the reason I'm making this video is to draw to your attention that there are some of these classic videos have been published again in book form with video access download, and it's absolutely worth looking into them. The ones on the site currently, as I mentioned, George Benson, Emily Remler, but you can also get the Eric Johnson videos, which are absolutely fantastic. If you're a shredder, you can get the Jason Becker one, you can get the Marty Friedman one. This is unbelievably exciting to me, a complete nerd. I would kind of make a plea to those of you out there that maybe work for Hal Leonard and are checking this out. Please don't stop. There are some incredible videos in the Hot Licks catalogue, and it would be a shame if you didn't do them all. The Michael Lee Firkins one is one that I've talked about in the past. I've done a video on that video. It's an excellent instructional product and really highlights Michael at his absolute best. The 2 Jimmy Bruno DVDs, No Nonsense Jazz Guitar and Inside Outside Jazz Guitar, those are both must watches. And of course, being a huge Scotty Anderson fan, I don't think it's the best instructional video, but in terms of the actual content on it, it is unbelievably cool and a wonderful artifact of just how wonderful a player Scotty Anderson is. So please, Hal Leonard, don't stop. Keep them coming. I need the Jimmy Bruno ones. I need the Scotty Anderson ones. It's a license to print money. If you make these, you'll be getting my money, and there'll be plenty of other people that will be giving you money too. So what do you guys think of these? Do these interest you? Joe Pass's solo jazz guitar, Brent Mason's Nashville Chops and Western Swing, the George Benson video, the Emily Remler video, the Eric Johnson videos, the Marty Friedman, the Jason Becker. There's so much stuff that you can go and check out. Maybe I'm old-fashioned. Maybe the idea of digital video and then physical books is less appealing to you. I'd be interested to know your thoughts and to know which instructional products you would love to see something like this done with. Let me know in that comment section below. Lastly, as always, I just want to say a huge thank you to my wonderful supporters over on Patreon. You guys have functionally paid for this, paid for these books, so thank you very much for that. I use the money that I make on Patreon to continue making videos, so thank you very much for that. It's absolutely awesome. And yeah, if you want to check me out on Patreon, you can do so for as little as $1. Gets you access to my private Patreon only Facebook group, get name in the credits, have private lessons, all that good stuff, lots of stuff. It's great fun. I really do appreciate your support over there. And if you don't want to do that, again, you can check out one of my instructional videos, instructional DVDs, sorry, instructional books. Try that one on the side. You can check out one of my instructional books over on Amazon, link in the description. So thank you very much for checking this video out. If you have enjoyed it, as I say, leave a comment, subscribe, all of that good stuff, and you'll see some more links on screen that you can check out now to see some more of my content. I'm going to spend the rest of my day listening to and enjoying Joe Pass, because it's been such a long time since I've seen this video, because let's be honest, digging out DVDs is a pain in the ass. So more of these, please, Hal Leonard. It's appreciated. Laters.